Hi, here we have a chord of length 5 cm subtends an angle of 60 degree at the center of the circle. The length in centimeter of a chord that subtends an angle of 120 degree at the same circle is how much? So let's draw a circle. So let's say this is the circle and there is a chord, or let's say the chord is here. This is the chord which makes an angle of 60 degree at the center. So this angle is 60 degree and the length of this chord is 5. Now if you draw or no need to draw, we know this is, let's say O, this is A, this is B. Now OA and OB are the radius of this circle, radii of this circle. So both these sides will be equal in this triangle OAB. So triangle OAB, the two sides are equal, hence the angle opposite to these sides will also be equal. So these two angles will be equal. Now what will be the sum of these two angles? It will be 180 minus 60. So the sum of these two angles will be 120 degrees, and since they are equal, they will be equal to half of 120. So each of them becomes 60 degree. So what happens is this triangle OAB becomes an equilateral triangle. Hence the radius of the given circle is 5 units. Okay. Now that we have figured out the radius, now let's draw a chord which makes an angle of 120 degrees at the center. The center is O. Now if this angle is 120 degrees and if we draw a perpendicular from here, we know the perpendicular bisects the chord. So if this part is x, this part will also be x. And this distance here is let's say y. Since this hole is 120, this part will be 60 degrees. This is 90, hence this part will be 30 degrees. So if you consider triangle O, let's say this is C, this is D. Triangle OCD is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Right? 30, 60, 90 triangle whose hypotenuse is 5. So if the hypotenuse is 5, the side opposite to the 60 degree angle, this is what we need to figure out, right? CD. So side opposite to the 60 degree angle will be root 3 by 2 times the hypotenuse, which is 5. So x here comes out to be 5 root 3 by 2. Now since x is 5 root 3 by 2, we need to calculate this whole length, which is twice of x. So 2x will come out to be 5 root 3. Hence the length of a chord which makes an angle of 120 degrees is this whole length 5 root 3, option A.